Phosphor Dot friends, rolluplogbook.com, back on the Mattel Intellivision, because why not? It's hard not to love the Intellivision. So we're going to play one of the launch titles, one of the original games that arrived alongside the Intellivision in the stores. This is Space Armada. Now, this was not the pack-in game that came with the machine. Maybe it should have been. The game that came packed in with the unit originally was Las Vegas Blackjack, he said, as aliens stomped on his butt. Wow, 180 points. And I think the reason that they packed in Las Vegas Blackjack with the machine was that they were trying to make the point that this was a more sophisticated game. You know, why pack it with a game that could just as easily have been done on the Atari 2600, except perhaps not as attractively. I did slightly better than time. I think it's interesting that this in this game, you can hit the guy behind who you're actually shooting for. It's not an easy game. Part of what makes Space Armada perhaps a bit more difficult than, say, 2600 Space Invaders is that, as with a great many Intellivision games, there is a border taking up quite a bit of real estate on the screen. So close! It was so close. Anyway, that border confines things a bit more, and so there's really less space that the Space Armada has to conquer. There's less space for them to invade, and so they reach the bottom perhaps quite a bit faster than the Atari 2600 version. So maybe there's a good the Atari 2600 version of Space Invaders, I should add. So there is perhaps a perfectly valid reason for this not to have been the pack-in title. It's punishingly tough. Oh. Right on my doorstep. They're right on my doorstep. And they're just sitting there like, maybe I should play the practice game. so that one guy is still going to get to the bottom and kill the whole game. Thanks, dude. And he's just sitting there like, you know, little tentacle on his chin. Let's try the practice game. Oh, well, that's quite a bit slower. At least it seems that way to me. What really distinguishes this from the game? I mean, it's still keeping score. Okay, so basically nothing is distinguishing it from the game. Oh, that one dude. That one guy way over there, and I forgot him. Very good, very good. The Earth is in very safe hands, as long as someone who is better at this game than I am is playing. Otherwise, the Earth pretty much is screwed. Sorry, Earth. It's been nice knowing you. I mean, you thought it was going to be climate change or war or famine, but no, it's these guys. Oh, I'm as surprised by that as you are, dear viewers. I actually cleared a level. The shields seem much more vulnerable in this version. Whoa, well, I'm suddenly in something bearing vague resemblance to the zone. Although I'm not going to celebrate too prematurely given the state of my shields here. Well, there you have it, Space Armada for the Intellivision, one of the earliest titles released for this console. And quite a fun one, but also very obvious what its inspiration was. And so perhaps not the best showcase of the Intellivision's capabilities. So suddenly it makes a lot more sense why Las Vegas Blackjack was the launch title for this particular platform.